It's the witching hour on a dark, moonless night. You're huddled together with your friends around a campfire, taking turns telling stories. Someone has just recounted a particularly eerie tale about an encounter with a ghost, insisting it is true. You sit quietly, staring into the flames, reluctant to let on that it was actually a major scam call. Then, some in the shadows clears his throat and begins to speak. Did you hear the one about bullet tape? A young girl named Lisa often had to spend time alone at home at night. As her parents worked late, they bought her a dog to keep her company and protect her. One night, Lisa was awakened by a dripping sound. She got up and went to the kitchen to make sure her tap was off. As she was getting back into bed, she stuck her head under her bed and the dog licked it. The dripping sound continued, so she went to the bathroom and made sure the tap was turned off there too. She went back to her bedroom and stuck her hand in the bed and the dog licked it again. But the dripping continued, so she went outside and turned off all the faucets out there. She came back to bed, stuck her hand under it, and the dog licked it again. The dripping continued, drip, drip, drip. This time she listened and located the source of the dripping. It was coming from the closet. She opened the closet door, and there found her poor dog hanging up upside down with its neck cut. Written on the inside of his closet door was, "Humans can lick too." Number 2. Who's that hiding in the back seat? One night, a woman went out for drinks with her girlfriends. She left the bar fairly late at night and started driving home on the deserted highway. She noticed a pair of headlights in her rearview mirror, approaching at a pace slightly quicker than hers. As a car pulled up behind her, she glanced and saw the turn signal on. The car was going to pass, when suddenly it swerved back behind her, pulled up dangerously close to her tailgate, and flashed its lights. Now she was getting nervous. The lights dimmed for a moment and the brightness came back on, and the car behind her surged forward. The frightened woman struggled to keep her eyes on the road. Finally she turned onto the exit. The car continued to follow, flashing its brights periodically. Through every stoplight and turn, the car followed her until she pulled into her driveway. She figured her only hope was to make a dash into the house and call the police. As she jumped on the car, so did the driver in the car behind. Then she screamed. And he screamed, "Lock the door and call the police. Call 911. When the police arrived, the horrible truth finally revealed to the woman. The man in the car had been trying to save her. As they pulled up behind her and his headlights illuminated her car, he saw the silhouette of a man with a butcher knife rising up from the back seat. Number 3. Some things are better left unseen. Two dorm mates in a college were in the same science class. The teacher had just reminded them about the midterm the next day, and one dorm mate, let's call her Julie, got invited to a party by the highest guy in school. The other dorm mate, Meg, had pretty much no interest in going, and being a diligent student, took notes on the material that would appear on the midterm. After spending all her time flirting with her date, Julie was totally unprepared for her test. At the end of the day, Julie spent hours in the for her and Meg so studied. Julie tried to get Meg to go, but Meg was insistent that she needed to study and pass the test. Julie went to the party and had a time of her life with her date. She headed back to the dorm at around 2 a.m. and decided not to wake Meg. She went to bed nervous about the midterm, and she decided she would wake up early to ask Meg for help. In the morning, Meg was lying on her stomach, apparently sound asleep. Julie rolled her over to reveal Meg's terrified face. Julie, concerned, turned on the desk lamp. Meg's studied stuff was still open and had blood all over it. Meg had been slaughtered. Julie, in horror, fell to the floor and looked up to see, written on the wall in Meg's blood, "Aren't you glad you didn't turn for a week. Each time Fenton would begin begging to have his wife removed from the group. Finally, the doctor gave in, and together with local authorities, a team divided. The coffin was pried open, and to everyone's great amazement, my great-great-grandmother's nails were bent back, and there were bloody scratch marks on the inside of the coffin. Attack of the Hookman. A teenage boy drove his date to a dark and deserted lover's lane for a makeout session. After turning on the radio for music, he leaned over and began kissing the girl. A short while later, the music suddenly stopped and an announcer's voice came on, warning in an urgent tone that a convicted murderer had just escaped from the state insane asylum, which had happened to not be very far away, and that anyone who noticed a strange man looking around with a hook in the place of his right hand should immediately report his whereabouts to the police. The girl became frightened and asked to be taken home. The boy, feeling bold, knocked at the door instead, and assuring his date they would be safe, attempted to kiss her again. She became frantic and pushed him away, insisting that they leave. The boy finally jerked the car into gear and spun its wheels as he pulled away. When they arrived at the girl's house, she got out the car, and reaching to the crowd, began to scream uncontrollably. The girl ran to her side to see what was wrong. Dangling from the door handle was a bullet hole. The missing boyfriend. A girl and her boyfriend were making out in his car. They had perched in the woods so no one would see them, but when they were done, the boy got out to pee, and the girl waited for him in safety at the car. After waiting 5 minutes, the girl got out of the car to look for her boyfriend. Suddenly, she saw a man in the shadows. She jumped back into the car and was starting to drive away when she heard a very faint squeak, squeak, squeak. This continued for a few seconds before the girl decided she had no choice but to drive off. She hit the gas as hard as possible, but couldn't go anywhere because someone had tied a rope from the bumper to the car to a nearby tree. The girl slammed on the gas again. Suddenly, she heard a loud scream. She had the car and saw that her boyfriend was hanging from the tree. The squeaky noises of her shoes scraping across the top of the car. Number 7. Spiders in the Hairdo. There once was a 10-year-old girl with braids. The girl had been wearing her braids in a ponytail for the longest time, and the braids were old, at least 2 to 3 months old, and the girl's mother never took them down to wash them. The girl had been complaining to her mother about having a headache for about 2 weeks. Her mother just brushed it off, assuming that the girl had just bumped her head on something. One morning, while getting ready for school, the child again begged, complaining to her mother. Again, her mother brushed her off. At school, the girl told the teacher that her head was hurting. The teacher assumed that the braids were too tight in the child's hair and intended to let the ponytail down. When she let the braids loose, the teacher saw a spider in the child's hair. The spider had laid eggs in the child's hair, and the spiders were eating her scalp. The girl was rushed to the hospital, where she later died. Number 8. The Bride in the Trunk. A young couple, both 18, decided that they would get married after they finished high school. The father of the bride lived in Palm Beach in a mansion and was able to afford a big wedding for them. To make a long story short, they got married and the wedding was beautiful. After the wedding, they had a big reception in an old building and everyone got fairly drunk. When there were about 20 people left, the groom decided they should play hide and seek. Everyone agreed and the groom was it. While he covered his eyes, they all found hiding spots. After about 20 minutes, everyone had found a spot except the bride. The guests looked everywhere and tore the whole place apart looking for her. A few hours later, the groom was furious, thinking the bride was playing a terrible trick on him. Eventually, everyone went home. A few weeks later, the groom, having filled the missing persons report, gave up looking for her, heartbroken. He tried to let go of his wife. 3 years later, a little old woman was cleaning out the old building where the reception had been held. She happened to be in the attic and noticed an old trunk. She dusted it off, and out of curiosity, she opened it. She screamed at the top of her lungs, ran out of the building and called the police. Apparently, the bride decided to hide in the trunk for the game of hide and seek. When she sat down, the lid fell, knocking her unconscious and locking her inside. She suffocated after a day or so. When the old woman found her, she was writing, her mouth hanging open in the shape of a scream. who had just finished art class in East Hampton. A well-dressed man walked over and started talking to her. He explained that his rental car had died and needed to ride to East Hampton for an appointment. She said she'd be happy to give him a ride. He put his briefcase in the back seat and said he was going quickly to visit the men's room. The woman looked at her watch and slightly panicked. She drove off quickly, having forgotten the man was coming back to the car for a ride. She said nothing of him again until she and her daughter pulled into the driveway. The woman saw his briefcase and realized she had forgotten him. She opened the briefcase looking for some identification so she could notify him about his belongings. Inside, she found nothing but a knife and a roll of duct tape. Number 10. The dead body in the hotel room. A newlywed couple went to Las Vegas for their honeymoon and checked into a suite at a hotel. When they got into their room, When they got to the room, they both decided to check it a bad odor. God, I can't read. The husband called down to the front desk and asked to speak to the manager. He explained that the room smelled very bad and they would like him to sleep. The manager apologized and told the man that they were all booked because of the convention, not to send him to a restaurant of their choice for lunch, and he said he was sending a maid up to the room to clean and get rid of the odor. After a nice lunch, the couple went back to the room, and they walked in with the blisters made it seem like the same room. Again, the husband told the front desk and told the manager that the was wrong. The manager told the man that he would try to find a suite at another hotel. He called every hotel in the strip, but every hotel sold out because of convention. The manager told the couple that couldn't find a room anywhere, but that he would send another maid to clean up the room again. The couple wanted to see the sights and do a little gambling anyway. So they said they would give the maid 2 hours to clean and they'd be back. After the couple left, the manager and all the housekeepers went to the room to find out what's making it smell so bad. They searched the entire room and found nothing, so the maid changed the sheets, changed the towels, took down all the curtains, put new ones, cleaning up the carpet, cleaned up the suite again using the strongest cleaning products they had. The couple came back 2 hours later to find the room still had a bad odor. The husband was so angry at this point he decided he would have to find whatever was making the smell himself. He started tearing the entire suite apart. As soon as he pulled the top of the mattress to the bathroom, he found the dead body of a woman. The stories don't have to stop now. There are plethora of urban legend stories that are scary.